Hello, guys. Yes, this is the Woman Agenda live here via our YouTube channel, the Woman Agenda channel. Hope you guys are having a fantastic Saturday, having a nice time. It's a very good afternoon here from the UK. Obviously, this is Raju here live. Thank you very much for watching. We are talking about as you know, there have been so many influential women in the world of business. We will be doing a countdown of all these top women who've made a big difference, these powerful women who made a difference to society in the world of business. We will be doing a countdown on them. This is the part one of the special on the Woman Agenda channel. Women in Business Part 1. So the top 7 today, and we will be doing a part 2 today as well here on the Woman Agenda channel. If you want to advertise and promote your products, we are the channel to do it on. Get in touch. Our link, our email address is on every episode and is below the timeline as well. So that's talentspoiler309@gmail.com. That's talentspoiler309@gmail.com. And if you want to be featured, like our live guest is, talented writer on Sunday as well, we will give you news about that later on today. And if you want to be featured as well, like the talented writer, like many writers and artists who are coming on board the podcast, you can too. And if you think you've made a difference to society, to someone, get in touch as well. Talentspotlight309@gmail.com. So let's not waste any time, and let's talk about the number one, the first powerful woman. She's number one, courtesy of Forbes.com, Mackenzie Scott. Let's talk a bit about Mackenzie Scott, shall we? She is a philanthropist. Hopefully, I've said that right. Usually, I don't. Author and ex-wife of Amazon founder Jeff Bezos, to whom she was married for 25 years. They divorced in May 2019, and she received 25% of his Amazon stake. I'm sure she would have done as well. In May 2019, shortly after she announced the terms of the divorce on Twitter, she signed the giving pledge, promising to give away at least half of her wealth over the course of her lifetime. In 2020, she announced just over 5.8 billion in gifts to some 500 nonprofits. In June 2021, Scott said she gave another 2.74 billion to 286 groups. Scott employs a no strings attached style of giving, where the nonprofits to which she donates have full control over how to best deploy their new funds. Scott, who has published 2 novels, was a student of author Toni Morrison at Princeton and worked as a research assistant for her. So the majority of her source of wealth is Amazon. Her wealth at the moment is known to be 48.2 billion. So she is number one powerful woman. She's in the Forbes 400 on 15, and in the billionaires, she was voted in 2021 as number 22. And I'm sure you've seen her somewhere, Kamala Harris. And if you do watch the news, you will know who Kamala Harris is. She is the Vice President of the United States of America. So one of the biggest democratic countries in the world, or you could say rather the biggest democratic country in the world, USA. She's a vice president. So that's a big achievement in itself. Let's talk a little bit about Kamala Harris, shall we? She's number 2 in the list of top powerful women. Now, on January the 20th, 2021, Harris became the first woman, the first Black person, and the first South Asian American to become the US vice president. Now, that's a big achievement in itself. She's no stranger to first. In 2016, Harris was the first Indian American woman to be elected to the United States Senate. In 2010, Harris became the first African American and first woman to serve as California's Attorney General. Harris is a California native. She was born in Oakland to immigrant parents. Her mom was from India and her dad was from Jamaica. As a Howard University alumni, Harris is the first graduate of historical black college or university to hold the vice presidency. So she's voted number 2 at the Power Woman of 2021. And so she's also at this spot to sort the President Putin, Russian president, is investigated regarding the war crimes, what's happening in Ukraine at the moment. We will be talking about Ukraine in a special program as well. Over to the third powerful woman, Christina Lagarde. It's actually the wrong picture there. Apologies there. Christina Lagarde. That's not a bit else. But Christina Lagarde, if you know her, she is the number 3. A bit of a blooper there. She's the list. She became the first woman to head the European Central Bank on November the 1st, 2019. As head of European monetary policy, Lagarde faced a critical test, ensuring the coronavirus pandemic does not wreak further zone from 11 to 19. Lagarde ran the International Monetary Fund, works to ensure the stability of the global monetary system. She was the first woman to hold that position. And in analyzing 2008 financial crisis, Lagarde has pointed to groupthink in the male-dominated industry, called for gender reform. And number 4, it is Mary Barra. Now, this picture is definitely right. So let's talk about Mary Barra, the number 4th powerful woman. She's the CEO of General Motors. Barra is the first woman to lead one of the big 3 automakers in the USA. She has invested billions in electric vehicles, self-driving cars, and a ride-share service called Maven. In spring 2020, she shifted GM production lines to help Ventec Life Systems meet critically needed ventilators. GM has constantly scored highly in gender equity reports. In 2018, she was one of the only 2 global businesses that have no gender pay gap. That is a big achievement in itself. And number 5, somebody who really doesn't need much of an introduction, and the surname says it all, Melinda French Gates. I think I would be right in saying formally the wife of Bill Gates. I don't think she is the wife of Bill Gates anymore, as far as I'm aware, as far as what we know. Number 5, powerful woman. She is the co-chair of Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. She's worth of 6.5 billion real time at the moment. This is. And she's one of the most powerful women in the philanthropy as co-chair of the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. In early May 2021, they were announced they were getting divorced, but still remain co-chairs of the foundation. Melinda also became a millionaire on her own after Bill Gates transferred 2.4 billion worth of stocks in early May 21, according to filings. A part of the foundation mission to help all people lead healthy, productive life, she has devoted much of her work to women and girls' rights. Founders through her investment and incubate company, Pivotal Ventures. And number 6 is Abigail Johnson. So Abigail Johnson, we are trying to get some information about Abigail Johnson, but there we are. Number 6. She's served as CEO of Fidelity Investments since 2014 when she took over from her father and became the chairperson in 2016. And grandfather, Edward Johnson II, founded the Boston-based mutual fund giant in 1946. Apologies for the delay there. She owns an estimated 24.5 stake of the firm, which has 4.2 trillion in managed assets. Johnson has embraced cryptocurrencies, and in 2018, Fidelity launched a platform that allows institutional investors to trade Bitcoin and either. She worked 2 months at Fidelity through college and joined full-time as an analyst in 1988 after receiving a Harvard MBA. And number 7, Anna Patricia Botin. Number 7 most powerful woman. Botin became chair of the company in 2014 after the sudden death of her father, Emilio. She pulled off a coup in 2017 when Banco Santander acquired failing Banco Popular BP for €1 to become Spain's largest bank. In the face of political unrest, she has championed fintech and focused on entrepreneurs, backing small enterprise and women-owned businesses. She launched Santander X to support university entrepreneurship and helped the country's first multi-sector blockchain-based platform. Bhutan said she believes crypto is the next big thing in markets and that she's curious to see how central banks regulate it. So there you have it. That's the part 1 of Woman in Business. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Part 2 will be coming up with hopefully all the right images. So apart from one, which was a bit wrong, the information was accurate. And part 2 is coming up later today, as well as information about our live guest that's coming up today as well, only on the Woman Agenda channel. Please click subscribe if you haven't. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy your Saturday. I'll see you guys a bit later on. Thank you very much for watching, guys.